So make sure to subscribe and hit a follow here too. And if you already have followed, good for you. And make sure you do subscribe. I know none of you subscribe, so subscribe. Only have 4. Very depressing. Yes. Let's see if anybody has subscribed yet. Control R. Nope, none of you have subscribed yet. What are you doing? Make sure to go and subscribe to Be Fit and Healthy by Katya. BFH at the end too. You must subscribe, or else you will vanish from this world with absolutely no trace behind.
Okay, are we ready? Move a little bit. Hopefully I'm in the camera.
Check how many people are looking.
I'm not sure how you do this. I just look in here.
Yeah.
Yay! Look at this. We can see notifications. Awesome. Is that for our last one? Okay. So, hi, welcome, right?
Wait,
What are we
we're
saying?
starting?
Yeah, we are. What should we? It's like 6:04. Let's
All right.
keep it rolling, right?
Okay, I'm just gonna put this aside.
You can hold it.
No,
Give it to me.
it's good. Oh, it's fine.
Okay, guys. So, hi everyone. Welcome to our first episode of
K&T Talk Series, which will probably change in the future.
K&T Talk Series. We're very excited to launch it today. We've been discussing, we always have family, downtime, usually around breakfast or dinner in our busy time, and we have conversations about different things, what's going on in our life, how we're staying healthy, how we're staying fit, and we decided to actually put it out there for everybody and share our message with everybody who wants to hear us, wants to learn something from us, or we want to learn something from you all. So send us topics if you want us to discuss about something. We're very excited because I'll share my point of view. Tristan will share his point of view as a 12-year-old kid, right? So he's very excited to be out there and share his ideas and opinions. So this is K&T Talk Series. It is about fitness, health. We'll be sharing some workouts with you where Tristan will be my trainer or I'll be his trainer. So we'll be doing those short series as well. Possibly we'll cook together. We really don't know where this will take us, but we have an idea what message we want to share with you.
Subscribe.
So what we want to do, right, so what we want to do, we really want to stream live on the YouTube to reach out our families back in Europe, maybe talk different languages, we don't know, we just want to share our message. So we want to stream live on YouTube, and you have a post there, so we want to reach 1,000 subscribers and go live on YouTube. Also, we just created a group that is called K&T Talk Series. We'll be sharing with you the invitation after we finish the episode today. That is live today, so if you want to check it out, we'll be posting things over there, things that we like. And
you can send us topics on what we can do in the next episode. So
yeah, when you are interested, what you want us to discuss.
Comments.
Yeah.
Anything.
So why we decided to do this? We already said that, right? So let's present ourselves. Let's talk about ourselves. Who you start? I'll let you start.
No.
Who is Tristan and who is Mom? Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm 12. I'm in 6th grade. My name is Tristan, as you can already see. My mom said it multiple times. Mostly T, but yes, Tristan. I like going outdoors, but I like staying indoors at the same time. It's 50-50. I like sports because I do swimming and basketball most of the time. I also do other stuff what other kids do. Yeah, I'm not a social media person. I only watch YouTube, nothing else. No, nothing else. But yeah.
Thanks God. Yeah, we don't have, we did
you
not.
do it.
We did not allow the account, social media account creation yet.
I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on to my mom.
That's all? That's all you have to say about you?
No. Yeah.
So this
Some
is his
short and
first
simple.
year in middle school. So if you all know, we are in COVID era and we do virtual learning here. And
Right.
being a middle schooler and virtual learning are having their own challenges. So it's exciting to have that also. So we'll be discussing that too, yeah? How it is to virtual learn in 2021.
It's like having a job.
It's like having, oh, here you go. This is the best comment. So moving on, I'm Katya. Everybody knows me as Katie as well. Katya is my family's name. I'm coming from Romania. Been here for over 15 years. Love fitness. I'm a fitness trainer part-time as my passion. Work in commercial real estate, and I'm really excited to share this with you. I think it's a good opportunity for us to talk about different topics and just share our point of views. And we're not saying that we're perfect, but we really think that we'll open up, some points of discussions that help you with different tips, fit tips, health tips, how to be active with your kids, and things like that. So another thing that I want to share. Do I want to share anything else? Another thing that I want to share. I am a single parent. I've been a single parent for over 5 years. Yes, 5 years. So it has its challenges and its beauties. So like you'll know,
More challenges than beauties, but yes.
there's some beauties over there. We are doing a great. I think we're a great team. We've always been a great team. T is my rock. I also am a breast cancer survivor for over 3 years, and T has been along my side for all these years. So I think we have a great relationship and have a great communication as well. We're very open about different subjects. That helps us to stay independent. And Tristan is yawning because this is very, very, I guess, boring. Is it? Are you just yawning?
I'm just yawning.
He's just yawning. So anyways, that's me. I'm Katya. So I'm very excited to, have heart-to-heart conversation with you all, have a heart conversation with Tristan about different subjects, get his point of view because he has a very good point of view several times, and we do have candid conversations here about different things, what's happening out there, how we need to stay healthy, how we need to stay active, how we share our responsibilities, and how we are trying to be successful and just be positive with everything going on around us. So that's that. Moving on. So what we said we'll be talking today. What's our topic? We have 2 topics, which are very basic. Yeah?
Yes.
Go ahead. So what's our first topic?
So our first topic is health.
Health, right? So,
Yes.
Sorry guys, I'm like trying to see if I have any questions here. Go ahead.
Health. Health is probably one of the most important factors of life. If you don't have good health, you're going to live not as long. And this is not that great of a thing because you can live not that long. Health is one of the most important factors in your life, and you should always be healthy before pretty much everything else. Healthy is something very vital to anybody's life. As without being healthy, there could be some fatal stuff happening to you, so that's not good, of course, and it's not really that great. But now the future, everything is not unhealthy. I mean, some things aren't. People are trying to move away from it, but it's still getting unhealthy because unhealthy things are getting cheaper and cheaper to make. So it keeps on growing on us, and it's not having a great impact on it.
Look at you, you went directly in a very deep conversation. So let's just keep it very nice, sweet, and short. So we will talk about health and what we see is healthy. And you can share your healthy tips with us. We'll share our fitness tips and what we see fit for us and it works with our family. But mainly, what we said we'll work on. What 2 topics that we'll discuss today. Again, he's yawning because he did basketball an hour ago, so he's very exhausted right now, right?
Yes.
Do I need to give you a coffee? Does that
No.
happen? No. Okay. So 2 topics that we said we'll discuss today is New Year's resolutions. Did we say we'll talk about that?
Yes.
Yeah. We actually prepared for this, but Tristan said let's go with the flow, Mom, because that's more natural. So we did prepare 2 topics, right?
First, we can check the comments and see if
I'm
they-
not sure if I know how to use this, so I don't see any comments
Just
here.
reset.
Reset?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the first topic that we'll be talking about is the New Year's resolutions, right?
Yep.
So we are in 2021 and Tristan has a beautiful sentence that he always uses. What happened in 2021?
What?
The New Year's 2021, you always say that COVID did not
You
disappear in
usually-
2021. Is that right? Is that right? Is that what you always say?
Let me tell everyone something.
Yeah, go.
So people was like, oh yeah, 2021. The virus is gone.
Okay.
We don't need a social distance anymore. We're gonna be good.
Which
There-
is not true.
COVID-19 is probably gonna stay until 2022, 2023, because there's another version of it, which is it spreads even faster and pretty much has the exact same symptoms, but
We
it
said
spreads
we'll stay-
faster.
We said we're staying in New Year's resolution.
And we need to find another vaccine for it. So if people think, oh yeah, it's gonna be gone, oh yeah, it's
So
definitely fine.
his point is that
Definitely fine.
COVID-19 is not going away in 2021. It's still here to stay. So that's his point.
Yeah.
So going back to the New Year's resolutions, we want to keep it light and simple in the first episode. But he researches a lot in reading media, so news. So he's very well informed with what's going on out there, which is I think is pretty good for his age to kind of see the reality.
I'm more informed than you.
Yeah, sometimes I get the news from him. This is very sad. I disconnected from social media for 2 weeks. He was kind of my news go-getter.
Google News is the best.
Google News is the best. We're not sure. We're a lot of fake news there too. So anyway, moving into
That's
New Year's
actually
resolutions. So what we said about New Year's resolutions 2021. So what do you think? What is your New Year's resolutions? I know we are in a very weird time. We're kind of stuck at home. We don't travel a lot, but what do we think about New Year's resolutions? Are they effective? January is the month that everybody wants to lose weight. There are a lot of
But it ends
advertising
next month.
out there. If I'm opening my YouTube channel or my inbox, it's flooded with weight loss programs. You want to buy this magic pill, do this, do that. So supplements, there are a lot of out there. So that's the main topic is weight loss resolution. So that's
But
there.
There is something that you need to do before you work on this weight loss. So see, it isn't just about losing this weight in a time, because you'll still have the same
Oh, no,
instinct
check
of,
the other one. You talk.
you'll still have the same
Let me see if this
instinct
works.
of eating the same amount of food. So when you're doing that, you'll simply just get fat again. So it's not that great, because you need to develop a way of eating healthy before you lose all that weight, because it's just gonna come back in a few months. So yeah, you need to go slowly before you're like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah, so
That's why those weight loss programs are not good for the long run. It's better to take out those unhealthy habits before you work on that weight loss. And that was all in my head. Okay.
yeah, so that's a 12-year-old talking.
Okay,
New Year's resolutions. Yeah. So it's no quick fixes there, people. That's the truth. No quick fixes. You can try something for 30 days, 60 days. You'll lose maybe your water intake, maybe 1 pound of fat, but then everything else will go back. And why? Because you need to build new habits. And if you only start with one change, you don't need to go crazy and overwhelm yourself. Because remember, anytime you do too many changes to your body, you stress your body, so you put your body in the same mode as you will be eating, let's say, example, eating ice cream all night long or eating chips in the evening. So that's the same effect. So kind of remember, one change. What is your one change that you want to do in the month of January? If you followed me before in the post that I said one change, add more water. Just drink more water for the month of January. Don't change anything else. Add more veggies. Just announce more veggies. That's all. Nothing else. One small change can make a big impact over your body, over your health, and your well-being. So our New Year's resolutions, do we have any New Year's resolutions for 2021? Did we thought about anything for ourselves?
What is yours first?
So mine are, I really been stuck in 2020. I really want to travel. Of course, being healthy. So far, we have not been directly impacted by COVID. My family did. I have half of my family went in Europe.
Not half. A little more like a quarter.
A little more of a quarter. My family has been impacted by COVID, so I know it firsthand how it is to be far away from my family and see my family in hospital and dealing with a lot of things. So it is scary, but so far everybody's good. So that's very encouraging. But we've been healthy and kind of stuck here. We did a lot of local traveling in North Carolina. We went to the beach, to the mountains, but what I want to do in 2021, trying to go maybe a couple states. Hopefully by fall, maybe we'll travel to Europe. That's our main goal. We really want to see our family. We have a new
stay 14 days.
One of my sisters has a new baby that I have not seen, so I'm really excited to possibly visit and reunite with the family. Hopefully it will happen. We don't know. We'll see. Like I talked to my dad this morning. He was saying, he's like, I don't know if I can travel to US because if he will, he possibly will need to do the vaccine, and he is not really into vaccines. So that's another topic. But anyway, we'll touch it maybe another time. Just kind of talking about reality. So definitely traveling more. What else was I will do? We want to really start. This is another goal of ours to accomplish. We really want to go and do this weekly talk series for 30 minutes. So we'll be done in another 15. Just talk about different things. What bothers us, how we work on different things. We want to share some workouts. So Tristan will be starting with me because he's 12. So I think 12 is an optimal age for a boy or a girl to start, a good fitness routine, a consistent fitness routine. As myself being certified, we'll work on it to bring some workouts for kids, what can make them active, to keep that functional training, to develop their joints, their explosive movement, their endurance, because Tristan mentioned earlier, he is a swimmer, so he swims 5 times a week. So he does a lot of endurance training.
4 or 5.
Yeah, he does a lot of endurance training, which is like 1 hour.
And basketball, like
an hour. Let's focus on that. So he does 1 hour of swimming, and that is endurance training. So it's an hour and a half. So that's a lot of cardio. It's endurance cardio, so it puts a lot of toll on his body, but it's really good for kids. The only flip side, he needs to deal with a lot of chlorine. So that will take us to a different topic shortly. But he deals with a lot of chlorine, which means he needs to detoxify as much as he can. And we'll get to that, remember? So he needs to drink a lot of water. So that's our second topic, talking about water. Anyway, still staying on the kind of keeping the float of the New Year's resolutions, maybe seeing the family, see where this K&T Talk series takes us, right? What this will take us. We commit for 30 minutes. We'll go live most of the time. If not, we'll record. We'll be pre-recording some workouts, kids workouts, routines, basic exercises if you're interested. Anything else that we have in mind, we'll just come up with it and throw it out there on our YouTube channel. Because we are really excited to start this project together. We can do a lot of things together. So we said if we're spending most of our time together, why not to bring this to everybody else out there, right?
Yep.
So what else about your New Year's resolutions? Because I talked about mine.
So pretty much my New Year's resolutions is just to get better at swimming and basketball. Really, just overall, just get better at those sports in every type of any shape or form. That's pretty much my only goal. I know this is short and simple, but it's viable.
And I think school, right?
Yeah.
There's some things that he's trying to improve with school. Starting virtual learning in middle school was not very exciting for him. He's struggling, but I think he's doing better right now. He's very excited. He just got yesterday, or he called me this morning. He called me this morning or yesterday? Yesterday he called me.
Why are you talking about grade?
Because it's cool. I'm a proud mom, so I'll talk about it. So yesterday he called me
around
11 o'clock, and he's like, "Mom, I got 100 on my math test. This is my first 100 major test." So I was very excited about that. Anyway, mom, hashtag mom proud moment, or proud mom moment, whatever that is. That's pretty good. Anyway, so that's my New Year's resolution for him, to be great in school. But otherwise, health is the most important thing for us, because otherwise everything else kind of falls in it, right? Mm-hmm. Or by it. Yeah. Anything else that we have for New Year's resolutions? Sorry, I can't see your comments. I think I need to go backwards. He's figuring that thing out. He wants me to talk because I thought he'll talk more. I'm still trying to figure out how I can connect my laptop. I do have my Facebook, but I'm trying to see the comments for the live. I guess it's not coming because that's separate. So anyway, the second topic that we want to talk about it, kind of make that transition, is what do you think about water and how much water you drink? That's a good question. I had a lot of clients, and I kind of started training, and the feedback that I got from a lot of people is, I hate water. I don't like water. Water doesn't taste good. Why water? Can I just drink a juice? Can I have a soda? Can I have some kind of flavored water? Yes, no, depends. Those are the answers. But anyway, yes, a lot of people do not like to drink water, which is shocking to me. I'm coming from Europe, Romania, and it's kind of crazy because I grew up with water. Water was my main source of drinking, and I was surprised how people, getting that feedback from people that, I guess because in the US the water doesn't taste good, and well no. Even if we know scientifically water is tasteless, it's odorless, yes it is. What brings taste to the water is the minerals or any other chemicals that are injected in the water. Of course, our tap water here, you can see it has some chlorine and everything else, and it does not taste good. Even the bottled water tastes disgusting. You can tell me which one you like. There's so many out there, but they all taste something. And again, it goes back to the plastic and anything else. So how much water we need to drink, and since you didn't figure that out, did you? Okay, awesome. I'll look at this. So if you want to talk about water, what do you think about water? Because I know we were discussing that yesterday, and he had a great point.
Analogy.
Yeah, he had a great analogy. But talking about water, it's tasteless, but it still has taste, right?
It depends where it comes from.
Yeah, where it comes from. So the source of water. But how much water should we drink a day?
At least
The
around 8 to 10
recommendation.
cups. Like if you're talking about this size cup, around 8 to 10 is a good amount.
Yeah, thank you, Pat, for sharing the link. I appreciate it. So I'm finally seeing the notifications. I guess I figured out how to do that. I figured that out. Woo! Yes, moving on. So yeah, water. So 8 cups of water a day?
8 to 10 cups.
So how much water does our body have?
Around 70% of our body is made of water. So water is kind of
Which
a
is shocking,
vital.
yes.
It's not shocking, it's a proven fact.
It's a proven fact. Okay.
So it's not shocking, it's just true.
True. It is a fact. So we need to drink lots of water. So we do have a cup of water here. So we actually don't drink tap water. I have a filter, a special filter that cleans the water and immerses minerals in it. So it's pretty good for you. Remember, the water that you need to drink needs to have minerals because most of us are depleted of minerals, especially magnesium, zinc, calcium, etc. There's so many out there. Not that I'm a specialist, just saying.
Okay.
That's the difference between U.S. water and European water. We do have a lot of minerals back in Europe, and our water's not that depleted. So I grew up with that. Unfortunately, my son did not have that experience. And we'll just, make sure that we can do that. So your inexpensive investment that you want to do for your house, buy those filters. There are a lot of filters out there on Amazon, specifically that do filtrate the water, that bring the minerals back into the water. I forgot what's the process called, but that's something that you can invest. Yeah, and I'm going too deep, but I really think that that's a good thing for people to know. And what we want to say about water, we just realized, like I said, from my experience, that a lot of people do not like water because it doesn't taste good. So they will resort to sports drinks, which is not bad. Sports drinks are not bad. It depends if you do any physical effort. If you don't, they're really bad for you because they have a lot of sugar and other things. So if you don't, that's a different story. A lot of people drink a lot of juices and, of course, soda. So their go-to drink is soda, which this what Tristan wanted to discuss, and he had a point that he wanted to bring up. So I'll let you.
Let me explain. So listen, you don't like water, right? Think about it. You don't like water. So what if you had to choose between like 1,000,000 bottles of water or 1,000,000 bottles of sugar compacted with corn syrup, soda? Which one do you choose? Or life? Or diabetes or death? Which one do you choose for the rest of your life? Soda or water? Personally, I'm just gonna go with water because life or death? Well, life, obviously. I'd rather go with water for the rest of my life than sugary goodness for a few months. Which is not that great. Anyway, moving on. It's much more better to just have some water instead of ruining your immune system with corn syrup and sugar. Much better just to have water, because water benefits you and doesn't have any downside effects to you in any way. Meaning water is super beneficial. So drink water.
Yay, that's a great statement. Drink water. Like I said, I know a lot of people claim water has taste. Yes, it does. It depends what minerals and what it has in it. Scientifically, water is tasteless, but that's another fact. Anyway, talking back, I have introduced Tristan since he was a kid, water. So he actually was not introduced juices. He drank, I think, orange juice and apple juice, pretty much that was it. But water was his main source of hydration. And we always talked about hydration and dehydration. Can you explain those two concepts? That's really good for kids to know. What's the difference between hydration and dehydration?
So hydration means you're hydrated. Hydrated means you drink water. Hydration means you're drinking water. So dehydration means you need to drink water. It's just the
that means you don't have enough water.
Water in your system.
Yeah. So how you get dehydrated? Can you
when you're drinking enough water that means your body has depleted its usual resources of water, meaning you need to hydrate yourself before that gets into a thing where you're
Can you explain how we dehydrate? How is the process of dehydration of our body?
It's going mostly through sweat,
right?
Or pee. Sweat or pee.
So anything of that nature. So we're losing fluids. Our main organ of our body is the skin. So we lose a lot of water through sweat, through our skin, and of course just our bowel movements and everything else that's included too. So we need to maintain our water intake, because remember, how much is our body made of water?
Around 70%.
So it's between 60 to 70%. Also remember how, or if you know, what are the symptoms, like what is the signs that you're dehydrated? Do you know any, Tristan? Let's see if people have any questions for us.
So when you start to feel like you're all dry inside, and like your neck is all dry, and
Okay, that's a good
and
sign.
your mouth starts to get dry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like this, your mouth will still be dry even though you have saliva there.
Yeah.
if you start to feel that and
Mhm.
you feel it dry somewhere else in your body, that means you're dehydrated. Yeah, you need to drink water immediately.
Right.
So
What other symptoms do you think we have? We have a little bit of dizziness. So if you become dizzy, if you have any kind of shivers, that's also an indication that you're dehydrated. Also, interesting fact, if you're dehydrated, you're craving for a lot of carbs and you're very hungry. So sometimes dehydration will give it that symptom or that indication that you're very hungry. So just kind of, there are lots out there. We just gave you the basic ones. But remember, 8 cups and more a day. There's so many ways you can track right now your water intake. There are smart water bottles that actually have an app attached to it. So if you're hating water, remember you can always add flavors to it. So you have different sports drinks, or you have different flavored tablets right now. There are plenty out there that you can use that have different flavors, and you can add in your water. And our basic fix for water, if we really want to add some taste, what is it? What we use as a family?
What?
We use lemon. So actually squeeze.
Oh, wait. Let me add on to this.
Yeah.
So lemon, I don't really like it in water. I just go with the strong, go with the flow. I only drink it when after I went swimming because lemon detoxifies your body of any chemicals or bleach. Which is pretty much chlorine.
Chlorine, yeah. So,
but a little less dangerous for your body.
Yeah. So usually I make him drink. I make him, but I think it became a habit. I think it's a habit now.
No.
It's not a habit. You coming after practice and drinking lemon? I thought it is.
No.
At least I guess we need to work on that.
We know.
When I squeeze fresh lemon, he usually drinks a cup of water. I'm trying to target for 2 cups after his practice because
1 to 2 is fine.
in his situation, when he swims for an hour and a half in chlorine, his body dehydrates and he needs a lot of water intake. So that's the first thing that he'll do after his
bottle of water.
Yeah, he drinks a bottle of water during the practice, but he will drink water with lemon after the practice. And if that's something that you do, and I also
which is about 2 sizes of this one.
Yeah.
It's like 2 times.
Are you looking for a bottle?
No.
I usually do it. So he does it after his practice. I do it in the morning. I will just squeeze the lemon in my water. It's room temperature. I think there's so many options out there. You can mix cold, half warm. I prefer room temperature, so I'll squeeze a lemon and just drink it right after I wake up, just to detoxify my body. It's really good for your skin. So just one thing, if you want to do, a lot of people don't like lemon, you don't prefer, it's up to you. You can use anything else. Yes.
Another thing, if you don't really like the taste that much, you can sprinkle a sugar on the water and mix it up a little bit, and it'll taste a little better.
Yeah, it should taste a little bit better, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
just a little bit, not much.
So we're, like I said, we're kind of trying to wrap it up. I think we're late about 3 minutes trying to get this one going. Do we have any thoughts about our first episode? What do you think? We're just kind of getting comfortable.
For the future.
He's excited for the future. Yay!
Mostly, but yeah.
Give us thumbs up. We will upload this one to YouTube. Tristan has the board that he made.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel. Be Fit and Healthy by Katya with a B.
Yes.
FH at the end of it. Be Fit and Healthy by Katya. Make sure to subscribe after you're finishing.
We'll post this link in our group page. Yeah, and we just, like I said, we launched our group page. It's KNT Talk Series. Send us topics. What do you want us to discuss? We really want to just grab topics and talk about it. What's my point of view as a fitness professional and just as a mom, parent, what I want to share. Tristan will share his point of view as kid and what he thinks, because he has a lot of things to say, and I'm very excited that he does. That's a good, healthy conversation. So if you want to subscribe with us, we'll really appreciate it. We want to get to the road of 1,000 subscribers so we can stream live on YouTube. Just have that platform going because we really want to share our message with our families. We do have a time difference, and sometimes they just are not able to be there. For them, it's easy to access YouTube. So we do have friends a lot around Europe. We also want to say, what do we want to say? So today's the 13th, so we picked the perfect date, the 13th, and we'll wrap it up in 30 seconds. It is on our old calendar. If you're not familiar, I'm a Romanian. I'm also I am Christian Orthodox. So in our old calendar, the New Year's is coming, which is the 14th. It's also my dad's birthday because his birth name it's on New Year's. So I'll say happy birthday to my dad. I already talked to him this morning. Tristan did too. So he'll say happy birthday in Romanian. How do you say happy birthday in Romanian?
La mulți ani.
La mulți ani. So that's what we say to our Bunelu, which is our granddad. So we'll say la mulți ani to him. We'll say thank you, and we'll say mulțumesc to everybody who is out there from our family watching, because we'll be switching languages just to say hi to everybody. Hi in Romanian, salut, and thank you is mulțumesc. So we'll say those two things, and you'll hear us. Because Tristan used to kind of practice his Romanian too, one of his languages. If you want me to say hi in Russian, I can too. I'm half Russian, so I can say that to everybody else out there. My other half family, so I can say privet.
Well, technically.
And I'll say thank you to all other friends in Russian too, spasiba. So we go international because we really,
most of you live in America.
Yeah, most of you live in America. We'll keep it American, but we'll use some other
But
languages
we'll tell
as
you
well.
what it means.
Yeah, so thank you so much for joining us. This is KNT series, talk series. We'll be committing for 30 minutes, right?
Yep.
Once a week with some
We
workouts.
can do a little more than this, but it's fine, Hopefully you guys have time on your hands. But yeah, anyways, make sure you hit a follow, leave a follow if you haven't yet, and make sure to subscribe to Be Fit and Healthy by Katya, BFH at the end.
Yeah.
And goodbye. Hopefully you've enjoyed this talk show.
Yeah, give us like I said, give us likes, share it. We have our Facebook group that is coming out. And thank you. So what I will do, I'll move away. I'll let Tristan wave and say something so I can turn this one off.
Subscribe to Be Fit and Healthy by Katya, BFH at the end of that with a space. All the Be Fit and Healthy by Katya is all without spaces, nor caps. Make sure to subscribe and BFH at the end in all caps and with a space between them. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you, guys.